Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome back. I think we will switch maybe straight over to the other one right up from the start today. Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah, sure. Big picture looking stuff. All right, yeah, because I'll explain. Explain my introductions. Hello. Greetings again. Welcome. Papa Weird and Druggy on the other camera.
Yeah.
Walking around today because young Weirdling did an injury to his foot. Just existing in the sports world.
Yeah.
Sure. Frisbee, was it?
Frisbee.
Wild frisbee. I know, that's it. Those frisbees, when they turn into a mimic and all 500 pound of them turn on you, it's not fun, right? Anyway, I'm going to put Druggy down.
Gus
all right. Sure.
well.
Oh, yeah, sure. But yeah, and Gus. Don't forget Gus, everybody. All right. So, what are we working with? Oh, yeah, I want to show off this thing here. Let me see. Where's the, where have I got it? Over here. Can see my cursor? Sure. Oh, we even got, look at that. This is our entryway over here, right? Here's our gardens and our glass house. Look at that. Sure. This was our veggie patch and our herb gardens over here. A little garden area with maybe a little dais or something, right?
Oh yeah, I also have pink milk today.
Let me see. Oh, where am I? Zoom back in. Oh yeah, you're Mr. Pink Milk. All right. Gotta make sure I'm on the bar here. These were the lower guest houses. This was a little bit of greenery to sit down in and read a Bible, I suppose, or whatever they call a manuscript or a scroll. The workers' place I got turned into prisons. The eating hall over here that became.
I mean, they were kind of like
the
prisons
tadpoles
before
were.
already.
No, they're all right. They're just little cells. I've lived in them when I was working out bush. You'd have just a small room and an air conditioner, thank God, because it was hot. But it's just a bed and a desk, and you're paying like $250 a week for it, you know, right? Like, and that was
still a bit old.
15, 20 years ago. No. Like that's still pretty good money back in the day when you got nothing. And they're just small workers' quarters. Like this is the guy, like, he don't have much, just want to come and plant potatoes and feed the pigs, you know, don't need much, right? What do I need big fancy desk for? Anyway, yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what he needs a big fancy desk for. Anyway, distracting me here from the beauty of our kitchens and breweries that we take the poor prisoners through before we transport them over into the tadpolination.
And you didn't go insane while you were drawing this isometric map. So.
No, I kind of know it was a bit difficult. I kind of did a little bit go insane. It's just because I didn't try and put all of the furniture in, right, and try and overfill it. I just kept it to a blueprint model. This is where we put the cranium rats down here and Devourer breeding center, DBC. All right. You don't want to get stuck at the DBC, I tell you. This is our giant church with our different rooms. We're having a library over here, parlor, studies, reliquaries, hidden shrines and stuff.
Swords.
No, what did we have? Did we do a Vorpal something?
Yeah.
We did. All right, good. I thought we did. It's just I got one of my actual group members. They're always talking about Vorpal. We want a Vorpal sword, and I'm like, you're gonna have to buy one. I'm not just giving it to you. You're not level appropriate just yet, and
You're only level
you're not allowed to
6.
have it. Yeah, level 6. It'd be a bit much, right? Just beheading everything. Already got like AC 22. It's already hard. It's paladin, right? Hard to hit at AC 22.
Yeah, you already have plot armor.
Yeah.
You don't need more.
And got plot armor. Yeah, true. Because I wouldn't just kill him off. You know, I like him a bit too much for that. You know, no favoritism at my party, but you know, right? I want to be fair. I do like all the players. They're all cool crew. Anyway, distracting me again. This was the schoolhouse, the tadpole. What's that place? So the tadpole pools, right? This is the storerooms and things on the side that got turned into. This is where the tadpole, the looker-aftery, guardery person. What are the name of those things I had trouble with? I don't know why. I got autism, dyslexias in the mouth. God, no, I can't spit that word out.
Illithrid.
Yeah, sure, him. Here's the other quarters, the upper quarters. They're a little bit bigger, you know. These ones, they can, you know, you could actually fit 2 of the worker quarters into here. But that's because they're like, you know, you've got the bishop and the archbishop or the cardinal or whatever they are. They got fancy titles, what do I know. Anyway, you
And
don't
Mr.
come here
Headlock
for
Man.
knowledge, all right? You do not come here for specific knowledge that you're going to take back and be like, you said this. Oh, what do I know? Anyway,
Yeah, what
I
does
know how
he
to
know?
draw some pictures. You know, we do some stuff. We look at things. I'm sure there's some credibility here somewhere. Anyway, moving on. I feel like I just explained my entire existence. Tadpole spawning pools. There you go. The TSP. That's a teaspoon. Now, what do we got over here? See, I know about cooking. All right, you want to get down to cooking? We'll talk about
teaspoon
food.
is TSPN.
Yeah, sure, but I only had 3 letters. Thanks. Anyway, yeah, sure. Upper quarters and the lower quarters. All right, permanents. That's where the doctor can live in there as well. This is a doctor's office and theater. This is the infirmary where you go to rest and you know get better and stuff in there. It's got a sunroom, stuff, got a little medical place. The gardens. We done the whole tour.
I think so.
I think we've done the whole tour. Anyway, that's it. That's what we did there. That was that last month, and a little bit extra, right? We had the whole gravelly road up, and there's meant to be like a stable outside.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know what this area here is for, right? You know why I left this big giant area at the end of the runway clear?
I don't know.
What happens if the Pope comes? You want the Pope to get out of the stable and then walk down your dirty old road up to the thing? No. I don't know if it could be the Pope. What's Pope coming here up in the mountains? Anyway, the point is that say someone comes along and they want to have like some sort of carriage or some sort of vehicle
For, like,
or
the
a
Queen
meeting
or
place or something, right? Yeah, that's what this place is out here for. It's a general use open roadway place for like I don't know what you call vehicles, maybe carts and stuff like that, or carriages
I
and
mean,
things
they
that come
might
up.
have had cars.
Carts with a TS on the end. Alright.
Cars.
Yeah, bro, you needs to pronounce all you word right, eh? You'll spit out your language properly, young fella, eh? Or use all your language. Alright, stop that. So that's our place. That's what we did. That's that last month. What should we do next? Talk about what we're doing today.
Yeah.
We should change the window back over. I should move over to the chairs. Okay. All right. Well, I need some moving noise. We need some music. I need a multimedia manager. Your sister, weirdling, she's not into it. She's not keen for working. I want to put her in the mines. Get her making thumbnails. This thumbnail won't get us 100,000 views. Work harder. All right. Can't do that to your children. That's some kind of exploitation. Oh, there was a question from Mr. Eric in the comments about the maps. I did reply to just about where we're getting maps from and stuff. I think I had said all the way at the beginning in the session 0 all these different resources and then never again mentioned them, right? But we do use them. Some things are better than others, right?
More better.
Yeah, I know. My English today goes along with the mouth autism. So these ones as well, these were ones that I found online just looking through different map templates, you know, through Google and stuff like that. Some I got off PDFs for books, you know, right? Some I bought the PDFs because I was like, oh, I need that book specifically, and you know, it's not available as a free to use, you know, so you have to go out and buy those ones. Not always the easiest, right? Not, you know, and I'm usually shopping for the cheapest ones. Let's be honest. Don't have much money, but anyway, the best were this one. 4 Against Darkness was good. Use this Flextail one a lot. There's one of the ones that's the solo adventuring kit. I think is in here as well. It's very good. You can use this is another way you can make rooms. So you start with like a chamber. And then what you do is you roll dice to see like what direction it takes or how many different entrances and exits it has. So you can do it like this as well. And then from here you can be like, all right, so hallway. You can even go down to like every singular room. We could be generating like this, but it would turn a 20-minute episode into a 2-hour episode. And you know, because look, then you put it on a chamber, whether it's got encounters, and then you need to generate the encounters up. So this is more like if you wanted to play it in game and you're like, okay, every single chamber, I'm going to be rolling off a random thing. So I don't even know what's
Yeah, but I won't move the chambers this time.
Oh, I don't know, yeah, and then you move them as well. See, this thing, you can make it as horribly difficult and punishing. At that point, after the first
You're
session,
a bad DM.
No, the party just don't want to come back because it's like I could solve this, but it's going to take us 8 sessions to get through to the end rather than have like one or two. It's pretty fun. You work out the mechanics, you play at it, and then you solve it, right? Like that's not too bad. Yeah, that's at least 8 hours of your life. That's not too bad compared to like 64 if you have to keep coming back because you like it keeps changing, you keep getting random encounters, you feel like you're not moving and there's constant slug. It just becomes one of those games where it's not hard to be fun hard, it's just hard to punish you hard. I mean, no one wants to do that, right? All right. I have to have a bit of the green tea myself.
Scream.mp4.
All right, here we go.
You're going to...
Sure, I'll roll. Yeah. You can rest your foot and work your hands.
What was I gonna do with my foot?
You're gonna move around and jump up and down before and have to get to the computer and things, right? Now you can just do some drawing. Let's have a look at this one. Looks crisp. I need a thing. Look, the dice are already out because we're still doing the same deal. I'll move it over here, right?
Totally not, because we haven't.
Yes, very good roll dice. Draghi will be in dice rolling kit. Please do not kill me. He's metal though, so he's less likely to break. And look, he's supported underneath by that little black strap. Anyway, getting distracted. Are we ready? Yep. What are we doing? We're doing how many? How many we're doing? Oh, we had to show off our previous rooms.
Oh yeah.
Did you show some of those off? You need to move this over here. Actually, look at that. Move that up the page. Where were we from? Where from were we? Was it? Yeah, sure. That's pretty simple. Yeah.
And other dead ends.
Yeah, sure. Not much there. Plenty of entries, right? Nothing's blocked off. This one here.
All 4 connected.
Yeah, sure. This one's not bad. Yeah, they're all 4 connected and can go through, right? And if they have to, remember that thing is really big, like gigantic. So it has to be able to move through by 15 or 10 feet wide halls. So you can actually hide down the end of it and hope that it runs away or gets distracted if you're on your own for any reason, right? You can hide down there from it.
Go over there and just
put the lights out and try and make it dark. That's what I mean. Like you can make this a whole horror experience for someone, you know, especially if you can separate them through the encounter, right? So you have, you know, one in one room that's sitting on this sort of thing here and one in the other room. And then you just say, oh, it's shifting. You've got the minute, you've got 1 round. And they're like, I can't get out of this combat. I'm too far away. And then bam, you're locked off from each other. Yeah.
And then,
oh no, who split the party? Well, the mechanics did. Right?
And then the lights go out.
Well, yeah, like that's the thing. What happens when you got the human barbarian that was fighting, but was relying on the light spell that was on, you know, the paladin's sword, but the paladin was like off the other side of the shift, you know, because they couldn't make movement to get back in, and then the shift happens, and then you are instantly in darkness, and you've still got the enemies to fight because you're melee. You can do that for fun. I mean, for fun for the DM, not fun for the party. Don't laugh at the party's
I'm the party.
Struggles, right? Yeah, sure, you will be at that point. You won't be laughing. All right. The one here we should probably do is, here's my kitchen, right?
With Jose?
Yeah, Jose, the Warforged chef. Okay, I was thinking we make this guy important that they don't kill him, because on the hour that all of the tunnels line up on the thing that they all just happen to be able to make a pathway through to the doorway, that doorway will open. And that's the eating time of the artificer inside, right? So this guy will go along that path, and if they follow or convince that, you know, they're there to help by deception or other means, or they find out that, like, you know,
the Warforged.
Yeah, but they could also maybe take us hostage. You're going to lead us, follow the path. How do you know what's happening? You got a different option to get in the door. Rather than just having to kill all the spawners, you might run into this guy first and work out that if you follow him, he's going to take you to the door straight away and get open, right?
Yeah, but that might take days.
Oh, you never know. Like, this is the thing. We haven't even seen all the generated pieces. So we haven't made a singular tract yet, let alone decided, you know, or even seen how it shifts after. Because you got to remember, like, 6 hours before it even slides once, you've had 6 rotations. All the permutations of those different, different corridors are entirely changed. You want to run it down to start with? No, you want to just play it out and see how it unfolds, right? So,
well, those are some pretty big words.
Well, sure. I hope I used all the right ones in the right sequences. I hope. We'll hope. Right? Anyway, where are we at? 3 more, right?
Yippee.
1, 2, 3. Oh, and this one's got the pit trap, the hole in the ground, right? All right, pit trap. I'm going to roll some dice. Druggy's going to hop to the back. Let me
I'm gonna draw
see.
some rooms.
All right, sure. 9s by 3s. All right, sure. We got one that comes in. All right, and it'll have to go straight through to the other one. The other one will have to match it. Let's have a look. What's on that line? Sure.
Okay.
There's a few of those. Let's roll down one of these lines here. Let's see if we get a something. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, T junction, a whole 4 junction, right?
No,
With a square room.
That's a T.
No, it is a T. You're right. There's a little knobbly bit. Oh, sure, that'll work still.
No.
Did you shift that? You shifted the rotation of that thing around, didn't you? Did you do that? All right. So this is going to go in the bottom and have the T junction down there with the knobbly bit underneath. All right, and that's your fault. All right. Oh my gosh, you can see the teamwork here. The way in which we combine our skills of me telling you and showing you a picture and then you drawing what you want to on the page anyway. It's a refined art. You know, some people might not take to it, but some art drinking. We make it work. Stop laughing at me. All right, very good. Let's do another one. You got that? Great. That looks exactly how I intended for it. 0s and 6s. Okay, 2, 4, 6. It's this one is an actual go every direction. Oh, let's do this one. This would be great. You find this one, and this goes everywhere. Sure. I like this place. That one can't go there. If you're going to put it there and that one doesn't go there, you have to put it in the bottom to match it up. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Like I was saying, you know, it's a unique blend of direction, forethought mechanisms, and juvenile enthusiasm. Right? Those are big words.
Intelligence.
Plus, in some intelligence, I mean, a monkey wouldn't be where we're at right now, right? Like, I put it in this thing and probably start drawing. I mean, you have evolved. I love you, just like to say, right? And all fun for the people at home who think, you know, right? This is another, like, family of 12 situation. Oh, all right. Back to the mine. This one has to be pretty simple. It has to come in the bottom, and possibly they all come in the bottom. They can too, and they got funky shapes. Let's do that line. Ooh. What do you reckon? Yeah. But it can't go. If it goes this way, then we can't go that way. You see what I'm saying about this way, that way?
Whoa.
All right, you know where I'm at. All right, I just got to roll one of those. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it can't go that way. It has to be turned around and go the other way. So can you make it the other way?
Yeah. All
right. I'm glad everybody at home knows that this way. That actually was a song, do you know? That was Big Doof song, you know? The this way, that way, this way, that way. Yeah, that works, that works. Inside, inside, out. Inside, inside, upside down. Do you know that song? That was a big song. Big Doof 90 song. All right.
You said doof, so I'm just imagining doof, doof, doof.
It was a little bit like that. Yeah, but it had words. They had doof and words. Some doof had words. Very simple lyrics. It's still better than a lot of what's going on these days. Oh, that WAP song hurts my soul. All right, let's go. That's gonna not go viral either. 6 and a 3. Looking down here, looking over here. Is that a 6? Let me see. 2, 4, 6. All right, 3. Okay, sure. Now we're moving on that one. Okay. All right. So it comes in one side, has a square, and comes down the bottom. All right. Okay. Good. Let's move on. I'll roll first. We could go down the same line. Let's do that one. Let's see if we can get some off this line. So the next room there, right, is a dead end, right?
With a knobbly bit.
But it has a knobbly bit on the top. Yeah, with a square and a... Yep, sure, good. Oh, man, we're going to knock this one out. We're professionals at this. Look at this. 2, T-junction on the bottom. Where can that go? Just turn it upside down. Just run it, yeah. Yeah, which one was C or D? Did we work out that? We'll do it there. Yeah. We'll stick to our possible pattern. It'll be a T corridor. That could work. That'll work. Sure. I was going to say we just upside down it, but 90 degrees works too. Okay, next one. Oh, that's me. I got to roll dice. Sure. 6, 2, 4, 6, an L. But the L has to go the other way and point this way. So it comes down this way and comes there. You see? Okay. All right, 180 it. Comes down, goes out to the right. Yeah, sure. Professionals. Okay, now we're going to have a pit room in this next set. All right, turn over the page. Look, I set everything up for you. All right, that's how good I am at production values.
It's going to be a DC 20 to spot.
Trap.
And this just going to be...
You got to write that in. This is the thing. You're right. This is what I was doing there before. DC 20 perception, right? Trap. Okay. Is it going to be like a laser beam that they cross at a certain point? Is it going to be pressure plates in the trap door itself? So once they walk onto it, it pressure plates them.
I was thinking.
Is it going to be an eye on the wall?
Big plastic sheet.
What do you mean a big plastic sheet? You mean a big empty like a clear thing that you can see that there's obviously a trap in the room?
No.
No.
You know those beach things where someone goes up, you dig a hole in the bottom, you put that beach towel on it?
Okay.
Yeah, it's like that, but like it looks like the normal floor. It's just a big sheet of metal.
Okay. But then the big sheet of metal, because it is metal cannot fall because it's a big sheet of metal.
But it's aluminium.
So you want a very thin sheet of like some metallic substance, right? Like an aluminium that looks like the floor and sits over that section.
Yes.
But is otherwise like tissue paper and they will just fall through it.
Yes.
Okay. Very much more like a snare, right? That's than a elaborate trap, all right? So write that down. Yeah, you have to explain that. You've got a metallic sheet over the top of the hole. All right, we're going to roll some shapes of some rooms. Okay, and what do we got there? 4 and 7. Throw the bones out. All right, what did the bones show us this time? Oh, it's a square room with 3 knobbly bits. And one way in, one way out, all right?
This way?
Yeah, sure. We don't necessarily going to have this as the trap room. I'm going to generate all the 4 and see which one's the best one. All right? Yeah, can come straight down. All right? We like it like that, okay? Oh, I'll roll another dice. Keep this moving. Keep it moving. 6. Right, what does a 6 give us? 2, 4, 6, and 6. 2, 4, 6. That's just a smaller one of the other one we just had. Don't you mock me. Oh, that'll do. That's just the thing we already had. 5, 3, 4. Hold on. 2, 4, 6. No, we already had the... I'm rolling another lane. What one? I want to pick a nice... This one here with all the funky shapes.
Okay.
All right? All the funky monkey shapes. Oh, my God. That's a pretty cool diamond. Could use it like that. You could have one of those as the actual trap room. And then have the trap sit as some sort of shape within that area. Right? Or you want a funky shape room first?
Funky shape.
Yeah, all right. Well, we know which line it is. We'll just roll the dice. 8 at the end. All right, yeah, big room. Yeah, large rectangular. Yeah, full rectangular room with a couple of quarters off.
Use a couple of my brain power to do.
All right, you might want to look at it. You want to look at it over there. You need a reference. I'll sit here and have my dice in my hand and just yeah, these are the first dice I ever had. I really liked having the D10. Ars Magica system. All right, gonna reference it again. Never gets talked about enough by anybody ever anywhere. All right, still great. I think it's because it's very historical, right? You really want to buy into the mythic Europe aspect of it, and the higher your knowledge is of like history and geography, the more you get out of it, really. But the magic system in it specifically is great. It's fun. Sure, I'll do magic with that. Exploded out of the edges a little bit. Some of those diagonals don't look like diagonals, and they should have I love it. That's my favorite picture you've drawn so far today. 6. We're doing the funky line, right? 2, 4, 6. Oh yeah, sure. Look, there's a T junction. Okay, so you want to either have that shape and put it in the D box, or you want to rotate that shape, right?
And put it
by 180 and put in the other box. Okay, so you have a look at that. All right, where you want that one, where you going to connect it. Right, mate. Very good. Okay, yeah. Remember at the back it's got 2 offset knobbly bits. Right. Don't let them give you a bit of trouble. Right. Yeah. Oh, very good. It's the most beautiful picture you've done today. Let's roll the dice. 1. All right, sure. Oh, it ends in, look, great. It ends in a dead end. Do you want this to be the trap room? Yeah. You have a look. After you've drawn them all, you have a look, a consideration. All right. Have a think about it. All right. Put that other dice down in there because we've drawn up all our rooms. Okay. Now, you have a consideration for that. Okay. What type of pit? Is there going to be a trap at the bottom of this pit? I'll get the trap generator
Spike.
out. No, we'll do this. We'll have a thing. We'll see what's appropriate. Okay. Because we should roll quicksand one day, and if we're going to have quicksand anywhere, it'd be nice to have some quicksand here to get out of as well.
But instead of quicksand, it's just
Traps
bolts.
on top of traps. What?
It's just bolts instead of sand.
Oh, that would be pretty
Lots of
funky,
bolts
actually.
instead of
Yeah.
sand.
You land on the bolts, and you're like, oh, this isn't so bad until you feel like you're sinking in
And
the
then
little
it's like,
tiny
wait,
bolts.
that's
Sure.
quicksand.
Yeah, maybe that'd be a little bit funky. Let me see. But I'd rather roll the random thing.
This one.
Okay. What? Yep.
This one.
You want it in that end one,
The
but then you
lemon
got to
one.
put something. Okay. All right. So what you do is you would put, because we're going to give some treasure or something here. I was thinking what we do is we have 4 points of treasure, right? Okay.
4 points of treasure?
Yeah, we got one in the dead end, right? The dead end room from the original outside, okay? Dead end room. And we got 1 point in the trap room, right? So this is a treasure. There's 2 there. We got one will be at the boss, right? He'll have some of his best pickings, all right? And we'll have to think of where to put another set
Isn't
of
there like a storage
loot.
room somewhere?
loops. There was a storage room.
Storage
yeah.
room.
Sure, store.
Yeah,
There we
day
go.
18.
So, that 18. I'm looking forward to it already. Okay, I want to be there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to roll up maybe 1 or 2 of these ones, all right? We'll put the dead end one and the trap in, but we need to figure out the rest of the trap. So go back to your trap page. You got a DC 20, to see perception to see the trap.
To
all right,
see the
it's a big sheet. All right, so we'll put the loot section here, and we'll put the actual trap as like a thing here, like that's going to be about a 25-foot gap. You see here? Okay, so it'll come to, that's the 15. There's your 25, right? And it'll pretty much be the entire length of that, right? You see? Okay.
Yes.
And then at the back of the room here, that would probably be around here, is where you're going to have like the loot. Yeah. And you can either put it as like a dead person with the items on them as pickings, or you could put it as a chest and people being like, oh my god, there's finally like a treasure chest, like an MMO treasure chest just sitting here.
Dun, dun, dun,
it must be a mimic, right?
Then
I don't know, maybe, yeah, but it's actual treasure, you know.
Yeah.
But the actual trap is before it. You want to do something like that?
Yes.
All right, sure. All right. Now, let's do the bottom of the trap.
And like,
you want to roll the dice? I'll let you roll the
tiny
dice.
things, don't set
I'm
it
sure
off.
you can't kill yourself rolling the dice. Hey, wait. You need a D20 though.
That's what I was doing.
Don't get carried away. Don't get carried. What? Oh, that's what you're doing. Oh yeah, I see. And have a drink of the green teas here.
Korean green tea.
Yeah, very tasty.
18.
All right. I need to look at this one on the page. Whoa, are we doing A, B, C's or D's? Advanced level difficulties, less challenges, defaults.
C.
A little bit of a less challenge. The fall's bad enough, but we got to think that yeah, sure. Was it an 18? 18? Oh, it's none of any of those.
Poison trap.
Timed trap. So put a time trap. So there's a countdown, all right? And we'll put another one behind it. So they've fallen down, and it's only like, say 20 feet, right? They don't take much damage at that level. That's not a very deep trap at all, all right? So 20 feet deep, okay? I had the guys the other night fall down 30 feet. Yeah, 30 feet hole.
I
had a couple of ropers toss them down there.
I dived down a 50-foot hole.
Sure, that was a stairwell. That was real smart. I healed you up, didn't I? You're fine. You lived.
Yeah.
All right.
After I got...
Actually, the hugging of the mushrooms, I think, that did it.
No, it was getting shot by 500 goblins.
Roll again. So we got did you write time trap in there somewhere?
50 feet deep.
Yeah, 50, 30, it was 20 feet deep.
20 feet deep.
20 feet deep, time trap.
With...
They'll have 5 minutes to get out, right? That's plenty of time. They can't get out in 5 minutes, they deserve to stay there. Okay. Alright. You roll again? Oh, you're not ready yet. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure there's lyrics to go along with that, right? Everybody just hums it. Alright, roll again. All right, we're gonna find another one. Yeah. Sure.
One.
One. Are you serious?
One.
Not one?
Not one.
Not one? No? Roll again. Not what we want. Not what we want. Don't you kill Draghi, alright? If you roll straight onto Draghi and he dies, I'm gonna take it very personally. All right, 15. Oh, force bolt. Oh, okay. So there's holes at the bottom. All right. Okay. And at the bottom, there's gonna have 4-foot spikes come out of the holes. Right? Time spike trap. All right. So put that down there. Time like spike trap. So put a little asterisk spike trap. All right. It's gonna need a dexterity saves, all right, to get out of the way. Okay. What do you reckon? DC probably like 15, not too hard, right?
16.
Because then at the bottom, then they've got probably ongoing. You know, you have to make the roll every round to make sure you're constantly off the spikes.
Oh yeah,
you
because
know?
they're force spikes.
So yeah, well that's the thing. They're gonna be like well, piercing damage, right? So it's gonna be a D6 piercing damage. Seems reasonable.
DC 16.
Oh yeah, DC 16 dexterity. Initial of a 2d6 damage as it spikes up really quick. And ongoing, they have to, until they get out of the hole or they get some leverage, they have to make the same DC 16 or take another D6 damage of being on the spike. All right? You got
First.
Yeah. The first initialization, the first, when they spring it, when it first springs, right? All right, first triggered. There's another word. How big of a thesaurus do you want me to turn into? I got words for you. Just got to write them down. All right. Oh my gosh. Seriously. Have we got enough? We done enough info on that? Did you write down that it'll take each round is another dexterity save? Every round dexterity save, or take another D6 damage, piercing damage. All right. Okay. Oh, and then we need to do loot. So while you roll that, write that down. We'll go back to the loot page and we'll write the loots neatly. Too far.
Here.
There. Okay, so you'll have to write that into columns A and B. We'll put here at least, and C, because we'll put the D in with the boss. So A, B, and C. Can you make 3 columns?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. Even if you have to go a little bit further than that part of the page.
Right? 5. That's 5 each.
Okay.
They got 5.
5 little columny boxes.
5 blocks each.
Sure.
That's
5 units wide, 7 units long. Okay, we go back to that other page.
No, 6 units tall, actually.
All right. Well, that's close. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to generate. What are they? CR15s? This point of their adventure.
Yippee.
Yeah. So we're going to generate up some hordes, bar gold. All right. Because they're not having some gold on them. Let's see if they're given anything. Oh yeah. Okay. So the first one's going to have a potion of speed on them. All right. That seems pretty reasonable. Let's see if we generate up something else here. Quite nice. Let me see. Well, we could do a ranger of some variety. All right. We'll put a bow, a plus.
Arrow of slaying.
We're gonna put a. Are we up to the stage of giving them a +3 bow yet?
Yeah.
I think we give them a +3 short bow. All right, which is probably the most appropriate for use in this environment anyway. +3 short bow, and an arrow of slaying. All right. Okay. Now I'm gonna rock on over to this other page here. Okay. And we're going to have this weird magic item because, you know, it's got weird in the name. And I thought we'd roll on it. I don't know if we ever did. And it looked before to generate some pretty funky things. All right.
Spooky.
Yeah, sure. So you caught up. Are we ready?
I think so.
I'll give you one weird item.
Is this one for the dead man as well?
This is the dead man one. All right. This is the one at the end of the thing. All right. So generate. What's working? They got a staff on them. Must have been a druid. All right.
The devour the boog.
It's called a vagabond. Vagabond staff. All right. You know what a vagabond is, right? Yeah. You know what a vagabond is?
No.
They're like a homeless person who gets around, right? And it's like, you know, get out of my stoop, you vagabond individual. I won't give you any of my pig slop. Yeah, I don't know, right? Sure, vagabond. While holding this worn wooden staff, you can use an action to transform it into a walking staff, a bedroll, a crowbar, hand axe, spade, or 50 feet of rope.
I feel like you'd need that.
This new form lasts until you use this property again or drop the item. That's pretty handy. They get a pretty handy bow. They get a good bow, an arrow, potion,
A staff.
and a funky staff. Sound cool?
Yeah.
All right, so write that down. Vagabond staff. It doesn't list it here as anything, so this must be brought from somewhere else. You'll have to write down some of the things that it can turn into. All right. It can be a bedroll. Have you got enough room to write these things down there? Quickly note onto them. I wonder if I Google vagabond staff, whether it pops up somewhere. Oh, all the letters. 5E. Utility. Use an action, transform into walking. Oh, it's on Reddit somewhere. I'm not sure where they got this from. Oh, actually, I'm not going to go onto Reddit. We don't do that right now. Okay, so it's taking... This Don John is taking it from somewhere.
SRD. Whatever.
Is it? Maybe. Is it? Does it? It doesn't say it's in the SRD. Usually does.
It can turn into a bedroll.
Crowbar. Hand axe. Spade. Or 50 feet of rope. All right, you got all that? How you doing? We do a working noise. Okay. All right, got it?
Time for chest, not mimic.
This is the, chest, not mimic. Pass the trap, floor, not floor. All right. Treasure, generate. What have they got? Anything interesting here? We've had beads of force before. What's this? Elixir of health. Oh, what does elixir of health do?
It gives you health.
DMG
obviously.
on 168. You've got the DMG right next to you. Pick that bag up of dice so that they don't all fall out.
On.
Sure. After you've written it down, got it? Pick the bag up. Yeah, all the way. I'll tie it. Alright, okay. You've got the DMG there. You can find that one. Looks like to be the bottom one. Alright,
Where
good.
is
Dig it out.
Mr. DMG?
Alright, very good. It's right there. Okay. Now, page of it. Quickly. Working. We're here already.
What page?
Been at this for over half an hour already. 168.
One. Oh, it's 20 pages away. No, 2 pages away. Oh.
We should probably give him this potion as well. That looks pretty good.
Elixir of health potion. When you drink this potion, it cures any disease afflicting you.
Sure. Okay. Give him this potion of stone giant strength as well. All right.
I mean, if you're a fighter, you can just do that.
Not quite. Give him the potion of stone giant strength. All right. That one should be pretty quick to write down. What is this one here? Pass me that book there, just for a second. Pass me the DMG. Let me have a look while you're writing this down. I can look while you write. Let's do this. 174. Let's have a look. 174. Oh, okay, sure. Extra dimensional space. Always ways, regardless. Sure. And
now we do the weird magic item generator.
So write this down.
Oh.
As well. Hewards. Haywards. Handy haversack. All right. Haywards. Or Hewards. Heward. Haywards. Handy haversack. So the backpack has a central pouch and 2 side pouches, and each of the side pouches are extra dimensional spaces. So they're like what's his name? Little bag of holdings, right? Yeah. And the large one has can hold up to 8 cubic feet and 80 pounds. So it's like a different kind of bag of holding, right? Pretty cool.
Bag of holding, but can't hold as much.
Yeah.
Can't hold as much, but like
sure,
less.
but it's got other little things. I mean, it's handier in that sort of sense, right? And it probably follows the same rules as you can't put one inside the other one. Yeah, you can't put inside a bag of holding or a portable hole, or it's going to destroy them all. Yeah, sure. All right. A weird item. Are we up to that?
Weird item.
Generate. This is the last one we're doing for today.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a lazy great axe. Let's have a look. See if this is actually.
That seems like my great axe.
Let's have a look. If you are holding this weapon at the start of an encounter, roll a d6. On the roll a d6, you gain +1 bonus to the attack and damage rolls. Otherwise, it's a magical weapon. Oh, okay, so it's +3. Okay, so it can be a +3 great axe, right? But
Okay.
you have to roll a 1 at the start of the encounter to see if it's going to be a +3 or not. Otherwise, well, it's just a magical great axe. All right. Does that sound fair? You get to the start of the encounter, you get all juiced up. I'm ready. Let's do it. And you roll a 1. Yeah. If you roll a 6, I don't know. That's not quite reliable enough, right? You're going to think how often you get into an encounter. I reckon it should be on a 5-6 or maybe even a 4-5-6. That makes it fair, a 50-50, right? You get to an encounter to get it to going. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
I think that seems more reasonable.
Like, you're just like, roll d6.
Yeah. Okay, so I think, 4-5-6 to get the +3 bonus. Makes it a far more reasonable weapon. Because it would be sad. You get that every time you get... What if you got the worst luck? What if you constantly can't ever roll a 6? You know what I mean? And you never get any bonus out of it ever. You'd never use it. What's the point of carrying it around? Yeah. All right. Okay. I think I can come back. Have we got all the items from there?
Yeah.
All right. We can come back to that one. We can come back over to here. Can tidy up the screen. Find what Draghi's been doing. Draghi didn't die, right? You didn't kill him with random dice rolls or anything in there?
Yeah.
All right. Put that DMG back over there. All right, how'd we go? Oh, yeah, sure. I'm sure that's legible. I'll be able to read that another day.
It's legible.
All right, okay. We've talked about Jose the chef and being able to follow that fella back. And we have done our rooms. Drawings. We've done our trap. We have our treasure. I think that is it. All right, say bye-bye to Draghi. Yeah, bye, very Draghi. Good. Where's Gus? Gus has to say goodbye to Draghi. Don't you? Has Gus got a voice yet?
No.
Oh my god. Very good. I see you next time. Please to stay. Leave comment down below. No hassle. I think my Russian's getting worse. Okay. Very good.
We'll see you next time.
Yeah, I'll go find the turn off button. See if I can get to it this time. All right. Stay weird.